Guys, I'm back. Today we're going to be talking about honey jars. I don't have one to show you because I don't show my work online, especially very, very strong works that I do. I usually wait a while until it's manifested to show it, but this video, we're going to get into all things honey jar, okay? What to do, what not to do, what they're used for, what they're not used for, all of that, because I know for a lot of people it's their instant go-to in their mind for certain things, especially when it comes to love, and we might not always get the results that we're looking for when we do a honey jar, okay? I want you guys to think about how honey moves, and the viscosity of it is very thick and it moves slow. And this is what I always try to tell my clients when you guys get honey jars from me is it might not be overnight. Yes, you will see general, sweetening and improvement pretty quickly the more that I work it. But for the most part, a honey jar is to accomplish a long-term goal, okay? For lasting results. That's very important. Because when we bring something to us with honey, honey's also very sticky. So it's going to help that goodness stick to us a little bit, okay? An example of when a honey jar might not be ideal is like when you and your partner are really, really going through it and they're about to move out because the fighting is so bad, or vice versa. But you want to stay in that connection, okay? Yes, you can do a honey jar, okay? But number one, you should be doing this type of work when you start to see problems, when it starts to get necessary. Do not wait until you and your partner are almost on the outs to get some love work done or to do some love work by yourself, okay? In that situation, I would combine it with candle magic because honey moves very slow and it's for the long haul. Fire moves very quick. So does air. You can also do a whole ritual, okay? Give it to a love goddess like Aphrodite. Get some fruits, some sweet fruits, some honey, some candles, and ask whatever love deity that you choose to honor and call upon for help. And say, I'm giving you these offerings, and in exchange, I ask that you immediately please start to bless the connection between myself and so-and-so, and this is what I'm needing in the connection to happen. And tell her your needs. Or if you want to go to your guardian angel, you can do that as well, okay? But if you want quick results, you need to combine a honey jar with something else, like candle magic. Or you can also do a bath, okay? Or some type of other water spell. I like to do water works with, in a fireproof bowl, doing floating candles. That way I'm using water and fire, okay? And have some love incense going in the background. Put you some love herbs in the water. Go to the river, and if it's in a safe place, meaning you won't get hurt or anything, if you can get access to fast running water out in nature, get some of that and put it in your spell. Okay? That way, things will be moving. And you can still do your honey jar. But honey jars are for the long haul, okay? When it comes to money, it's very good for long-term goals, like maybe accomplishing and earning a certain amount, or getting a house, being able to put down a down payment on a house. I would just do a whole trabajo, a whole spell for the whole house situation. You getting the house, you getting approved for the loan, having enough money for a down payment, sweetening up, the realtors or the bank, the lenders, etc., and work it. And in the physical realm, also be taking aligned action so that you are physically working towards that goal as well. Okay? What else? Oh, when you guys get a honey jar from me, the way that I do it is you purchase a spell work. Immediately I get to work. You send me y'all's information, your pictures, whatever. Sometimes I do ask for DNA tag locks, but usually I allow you guys to put those in there when you receive your jar. just because I don't like handling people's DNA. I just don't. But I do use people's pictures, okay? I work it over here for a certain amount of days, whatever my spirits say is necessary. Sometimes it's 5 days, sometimes it's 7. In very complicated situations, or for very loyal clients, I will work them for 21 days, okay? And then after that, after the allotted time, I send the honey jar out to you, okay? At that point, in that box that I send the honey jar in, I do include at least 1 candle. And the reason for that is I need you guys at home to keep working your honey jar. Not to put it on a shelf in a closet and hope for the best. If that's going to be the case, you're better off paying a little bit more in spell work from me and me just doing the entire job from start to finish until it manifests over a course of weeks or months. It will cost you a little bit more, but if you know in your heart that you're not going to light up a candle once a week on that thing, you're better off paying a little bit more and getting it done 100%, which I get it. You know, people have busy lives. People, you know, they'll forget about it, or maybe they don't feel comfortable doing magic. They don't feel comfortable in an environment where they can practice, whatever, that's fine. But we just have to be real with ourselves, okay? Because if you let that stagnant energy linger and you don't move the jar and you don't light up the candle, you can't be mad when you don't get the results that you want because you didn't put in your part, okay? Another thing, moving the jar, meaning flipping it upside down, is very important. This is why if you're making a honey jar at home, I do suggest you leaving about that much, maybe an inch or 2, preferably 2 inches, of empty space between the honey and the top of the jar. That way, when you go to shake the jar, it can move and it's not so stagnant and stuck, because eventually the honey will crystallize, which is normal. Okay, that does not mean it's expired. Good honey does not expire. That's another reason that it's very good for long-term goals, because it's not going to go rancid. It's going to stick, right? And the petition will be like almost cemented in that honey. So the results will stick. As long as you don't go, you know, blowing all your money or blowing up your relationship and starting unnecessary fights and all that crap, then, you know, the honey jar is a pretty good fit for long-term goals and situations. Okay, it's very good to attract a long-term partner. It's very good to receive a proposal, get married, have a happy married life, to keep things sweet. I always like doing honey jars, in the honeymoon phase, when you guys are like all about each other and stuff. Go ahead and do it then. That way things stay sweet and they stay in that yummy, delicious honeymoon energy that we all love. Okay? Don't wait until things get sour to do a honey jar. Sometimes it happens. I get it. But just, if you're aware of it, be proactive and in a way look at it as a form of protection. Okay? You're protecting your relationship. You're keeping it sweet and fun and life-giving and nourishing. Okay? Alright, I hope this helped you guys. I love you. If you would like to book a reading with me, go to sirensnectar.com and we'll get you taken care of, okay? Thank you.